Hello everybody, welcome to Art with Jim. Now this morning when I woke up, I looked out the window and I was inspired by the weather. Today is a rainy day and I thought of my favorite rainy day artist, Winslow Homer. And you could see one of his artworks here. He often would paint stormy ocean scenes. Seascapes they call them. That's a landscape, but instead of land you're seeing the sea. And he did it amazingly well. This guy can paint water better than most. So take a look, right? Look at all that we have going here. We have really cool motion, right? It feels like this wave is ready to hit us, that we can almost smell the salty ocean air, right? And look at all the color too. There are reds and water, always thought of as blue. Not really, right? Not really at all. You see yellows and greens and really dark, almost black color. And then of course the white. The white shows that there's been a crashing wave. Take a look at this one. Similar, right? Similar means that it's almost the same thing. And Winslow Homer would paint the similar subject matter over and over again. He was trying to kind of say something by painting the same thing again and again. And you'll see that with artists. Now here's the last one. This is going to be my inspiration, my jumping off point. It is a picture of maybe a stormy day that has just passed. Maybe the storm is just about over and we're all looking forward till tomorrow, right? That's what I'm thinking here at home in this rainy day. So I'm gonna look at this and notice the biggest difference is what? Absolutely, the color, right? Pinks, oranges, right? Reds. Wonderful sky color. So I'm going to look at this and then I'm going to bring you over here to my paper. I tape the sides so that I'll have a nice clean frame when I pull them off. Your choice to do that. And the first step here after the tape is to draw something. So I want to draw a landscape, or more specifically a seascape. So I need to draw a line. This line here, one of the most important lines in art history. It is the horizon line. So anytime you see a landscape, there's probably a horizon line somewhere. Now that is the spot where the sky meets the earth. In this case, the earth has water on it. So if I put my horizon line here, right, I have a little bit of sky, lots of earth. If I put it here, it'll be equal earth, equal sky. If I put it here, I'll have a little bit of earth, big sky. You know, that's something to play with, right? When you're drawing at home, put a horizon line, draw a line right across your paper and see that you already have made a landscape. So I'm going to put mine kind of near the top, similar to Winslow Homer here. Okay, notice I'm just going to do a bunch of little lines here. Right, there we go. Not one hard line going all the way across, but just a lot of little lines. It's just a guideline. I'm going to be going over all this anyways, so it's just a guideline. Now, here are some rocks. Do I have to draw the rocks just like this? Absolutely not. So I'm going to draw maybe the rocks kind of similar, but maybe different. I'm going to have my rock come all the way down to the ground here. Oh, looks almost like a face, right? We see faces in everything. I see kind of a profile of a face there. Okay, here's another one. Another rock. Rocks are rocky, so I drew it kind of rocky, right? My lines are rocky, kind of almost shaky. And maybe let's do a third rock right there, just so these two aren't lonely. Perfect. Now, not a whole lot drawn here, but believe it or not, I have made a detailed landscape, right? I have my horizon line and some rocks, some stuff to fill in. Okay, so how do I fill it in? This is where it's your choice. Today I'm going to be using slick sticks, but you can use anything with color. But why I'm choosing slick sticks is they're like oil pastels, so it's like a very soft crayon, but if I add water to them, they turn into paint. They mix really well. So I'm going to be using these. Crayola makes these, and they're fun to try. So if you haven't tried them yet, I recommend getting some and trying them. So let's fill in some rocks. Whoa, who expected red? Raise your hand. Yeah, me neither. I just grabbed it, right? But I want to prove a point here about color, that we are just going to mix colors together and we're going to get something very nice. Let's see. Maybe even a little blue. Let's do a little blue on the edge here. Kind of being sloppy, right? Almost like I'm painting it in. Not doing a lot of detail. Maybe some red. Oop, wrong way. Can't color with the wrong side of the pastel. And look at that, I'm making purple. Right? I'm making purple by mixing red and blue. Fill that in here. Did I miss any other colors? Let's see, maybe a little yellow. Let's see. Ooh. Yellow made all kinds of cool mixtures, right? I made green on the blue and I made orange on the red. Okay. Here's my brush. Here's my water. Watch this. When I add a little bit of water, kind of mixes all the beautiful colors together. Look at that. Same thing here. It turns it almost into paint. Pretty cool, right? Now I'm getting close to those rocks that I see here, right? That dark color with lots of rich color. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that for now. Okay, next I have to fill in my water, right? Remember I said not your typical blue water here, right? And I've painted water and drawn water a million times blue. So let's start with a different color. Winslow Homer, he loved green. How do I know this? Well, I didn't read it anywhere. I see it. I see it in all of his paintings. I see dark greens and dark green blues. So that makes me think he loved that color because he uses it over and over again, especially in his water. Look at that. So blue, this light blue mixed in with green, kind of gets you a really nice dark kind of blue-green here. Wow. Nice color for water. So again, take my brush, take my water, and look at this. It turns it to paint, right? So my goal is to get this covered, right? And try to get rid of all the white. I'm trying not to mix in too much with the rocks, right? I want to keep them their color and keep my water its color, right? Nice and clean. Okay, there we go. So now I have my sky, right? We're getting close. We're getting close to finishing, believe it or not. Now, remember I said I picked this one out because of those wonderful colors, right? So I'm going to start with that red. Really cool red going right across. Wow. It's like fire, right? So when I think fire, I think red, orange, and yellow. And then maybe add some water here. And it turns right into paint. Look at that. Cool. How cool is that? Right? It's totally filled in. Turn my lamp here so you could see it a little better. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful color. Now, maybe there's some clouds on the sky too. You could add a little bit of the white. Ooh, look at that. That's a surprise. The white on the red made a really cool pink color. I like that. I'm going to keep it. Okay, last step before we peel off the tape. I have some white paint here. It's tempera paint, right? But the idea is it's not watercolor. It's a thicker paint that will kind of go and lay on top of my pastels here because I want to lay lots of white. Look at how much white is in the ocean, right? Because the white is telling us that they're waves. So I want my ocean to look like Winslow Homers, right? And I want waves. Look at that. I'm trying not to get them too much on the rocks. Just go right up against them. There are my waves. What do you think? I think that's pretty good. Okay, I just got inspired. I just have a piece of paper towel, my white paint here. You might have to ask permission for this step because it could get a little messy, but I'll be careful. I shouldn't get too messy, but I'm going to dip my paper towel into my white paint because I love this, right? I love the splashing. I'm going to add some splashing. Wow. Maybe right up to the sky. Just like Homer. How cool. There we go. That was the final touch, right? Let me peel off my tape. You could wait till it dries, but I think I'm just gonna go for it, guys. I'm gonna peel it off and be careful. That's one of the most fun parts, the peeling of the tape, because you have this really nice clean frame around it. Check it out. That's called a Winslow Homer Seascape. Look at all that wonderful color, right? And that green ocean and that colorful red and purple rock, just like Homer would have painted. All right, guys, until next time, till the next sunny day, I will see you soon. Take care.